In this class, we are going to be creating and building with magna-tiles. And so each learner is going to have the magna-tiles with them, and they're going to be building or creating their own creations. Now, these can be small creations, they can be bigger creations. It just depends on the imagination and the inventions of your child. And so we're going to spend time doing that together because it's always fun when we get to build things with our friends. And so we're going to be building these creations, and then we're going to get to share the creations with each other. Because we learn a lot when we can see what other people created and then kind of add to our own creations. And so after each student shares their creation, I'll give time for students to kind of add if they want to add anything else to their creations. And then we're going to be looking and making observations about the math in our buildings. And so, like take mine for example. So I have mine, and I could say, in my creation, I can see squares are on the side. I can see that there's a triangle here. And I know that a triangle has 3 vertices and 3 sides. I can see a pink square here. And I know that a square has 4 vertices and 4 sides. And so we're looking for the math. We're seeing, how many triangles do I have? How many squares do I have? Do I have any rectangles? My friend had 2 rectangles, but I don't have any rectangles. And so we're seeing the similarities and the differences too. And so after we've talked about our creations, then we're going to start to write down our ideas about our creations. And so I put my creation here, and then we're going to be describing our creation using thinking maps, because thinking maps really help students to organize what's in their brains, right? And so my creation has 2 triangles. And so I would write that. That's describing my creation. And my creation has squares. Now we're probably going to come up with a lot more ideas than this, but then what we're going to do is we're going to look at our circle map, and we're going to think about the sentences that we can make with that circle map. And so I can make a sentence, my creation has 2 triangles, period at the end, capital letter at the beginning. My creation has squares, period at the end, capital letter at the beginning. And so what we're doing is we're brainstorming our writing before we begin to write it down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up the class where the students are actually going to be writing their sentences. And if we have time, they'll get to share those sentences out loud. So that way they can all be a part of the journey together. So I hope I get to see you in our class. Bye.